Good morning, Aquarius. Welcome to your soul path reading. For those of you that are new, I am an intuitive. Okay, I am reading the energy, and that is timeless. It's fluid. So whenever you come upon this, if it resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you so much in all of your ways that you support the channel. It's because of that support that you are getting one of the first soul path readings. So please keep remembering to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Whoa, they really want me to see the Fool. Okay, the Fool underlying there. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, so if you would like a personal reading, that link is down below. If you would like to learn anything else about me, leave a donation. Okay, you can find all of that below or at mindsetunicorn.me. You are attracting something that either seems out of reach, Aquarius, or that you just feel has this sort of distance, okay, unattainable sort of an energy. But boy, are you passionate about that. We've got attraction and experiencing right there. Okay, it could be somebody that's you've been mirroring with, okay, that's wearing a mask. But in the 5D, you have an awareness that there is definitely more to it than you are seeing. All right, so let's get going. Let's see what's going on here. This week we are looking at the octaves. Okay, through, I believe it is Gurdjieff's, okay, cosmology. It is more or less how one octave supports the other octave in getting to where it needs to be. And it comes in with this mindset. I was talking to a friend yesterday about how we really, right, we harmonize. Like you hear spiritual people say all the time, well, you have to align to the same frequency as your person to come in together, right? But you're never going to be just completely aligned with someone, because there's always harmonizing going on within your energy field. And so there's always going to be lower vibrations trying to get you to feel uncomfortable, to grow, and higher frequencies that you're trying to reach. Okay, and there's this harmonizing that happens, and because of that, you and whatever it is that you want are going to be like this. Okay, but you're making your own music. All right, which is beautiful and should not be seen as not being right. Okay. Now, we have right at the bottom here, the council. Okay, the 11. You're taking counsel with this partial solar eclipse leading towards the lunar eclipse. Really listening to your heart about this divine energy. Okay, so again, passion, fire. You could definitely be dealing with a fire sign or have a lot of fire in your chart, but this is something very passionate for you. Okay, now underlying on the other oracles here is the goddess, right? You may be hiding how passionate you feel towards this person, okay? Really trying to be like, if I just meditate, if I just ground myself in that solar plexus, right? Like all will be okay. But you are moving into this gateway again, right? From with the cosmos, right? We just had yesterday and today, we've got that energy of Jupiter kissing Venus, okay? And it's opening up this gateway that's leading into that partial solar eclipse, right? Then we open up Mercury retrograde and we move into that full lunar eclipse. and it's going to be very powerful. So let's clarify a little bit here, okay? Tell me a little bit more about this fire, this passion, okay? Yeah, you have, this is really interesting, okay? Because somebody else you're definitely mirroring here, okay? Because we've got a feminine and a masculine energy here starting to take off these masks, okay? There is an inner truth that you know, that you sense, that you are seeing. Yeah, you feel locked into, I feel like, old options, old sort of paradigms, but you're really thinking about the possibility of this could be the one. This could be this higher connection here. Maybe even seeking out others for some advice, right? So you're trying to be grounded, trying to really pull into that beautiful energy of your solar plexus, right? Trying to pull into your water center and a little bit outside of the fire center. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to pull into your heart, but when you pull into your heart, you feel everything, right? This is powerful. On the outside, you may look like you are, I've got it all, I am powerful, I am not hurting in the least, and on the inside, you are soft and you are feeling all of the emotions that are coming with this. Yeah. Okay, it could be that this was a broken promise in the past, and it could be that there was third-party energy there with the Three of Swords, and you're still carrying old, broken-hearted energy, which keeps you a little bit fearful. Okay, but this gateway energy, yeah, there's the heartbreak, okay? There is definitely some sort of third party that cast a shadow on you that you are still holding on to. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Renewal and balance in reverse. Okay. How do I unwind the karma of this shadow and pull myself out of this imbalance, right? Wheel of Fortune and Justice in reverse. Underneath, there's the Queen of Cups. Okay, coming in with One Love, Ace of Cups energy. Okay, I'm feeling, right? You're like, I'm feeling, right? Above her head is the star. I'm feeling my wish. I'm feeling myself. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, we're going to pull through the center of this first, okay, with the energy of these octaves and the harmonizing, okay, starting with the heaviest tones, those heaviest energies, okay, that is really kind of what's birthing all of this. Thank you. Okay, the moon, which really resonates with you right now, right? This is your satellite system, the ruler of your fate. That's way too many, Spirit. Okay. What in the 3D kind of has that aspect of good and bad for you? And then your astral body, what is kind of crossing that moon energy? Okay, that's just above. What's going on with your mental body, the sun? Your mental body, the sun, thank you. Your Kundalini plane, okay, that fourth body system. Okay, the door that's opening this first. And the absolute, the outcome, the dominus absolute. All right, underlying here, again, fire, Aries. And underneath that is Pisces, okay, and Taurus. I do feel like, this is going to be a very fast cycle with Mercury retrograde. And you're going to like leap through, straight through 1 to the 12, boom, okay. And then I almost feel like you're going to then try to cultivate it without passion. All right, but there's that solar flare that keeps popping up for you. So we'll look a little deeper at the sun when we get there. Okay. So the heavy energies here is the sun. Okay. Just like I was just saying, the solar flares are really impacting you. And this is the source of everything that you're trying to look at and explore. This fire, this passion, this flame, this core, okay? And everything that impacts it. The satellite here, what is ruling your fate, what is perhaps hidden from you, sun and moon, is that these transits are really challenging you on all sides to be able to complete this cycle very quickly. Okay. Again, I feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to be fast and furious for you, as well as the energy between these two moons. And some of you may find yourself like curled up into a ball, just being like, oh, I can't take this, right? Like it's so intense. But it's just a transit. It's just a challenge. I've got 55 here, right? The 2 5s, it's about having that fast completion of the cycle. Okay. Now, what's going on in the 3D here that feels a little good, but also a little ick, is that you, right, this 11 is progressing you on your journey. And it's not quite finished the cycle, right? And you want things to change. You want things to move. You want partnership, okay? We've got here 11-11 energy. You've got to work through this. What's crossing that moon, okay, that is in that astral body, is you have to heal your Chiron to complete this cycle. I'm seeing that a lot right now. It's the same with whoever you're mirroring, okay? There's Chiron energy that has to heal first. Okay, so let's look at the heavy energies of the source of the sun here. Okay, waxing gibbous moon, okay? Again, there's a little bit of hidden energy within this underneath. I feel like the hidden energy is that fire. Okay, there's Mars. You don't want to showcase how much passion you have for this person or situation here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups. You could have turned your back towards this or just acted like, nope, it doesn't matter whatsoever to me. But when you look at the way that you are trying to heal yourself so deeply, this is your wish fulfillment. No matter how hard you try to act like it's not, right? And there's the 2 of Cups. There's a mirroring of healing going on here. Okay, that moon, that ruler of fate, these transits, all right, they're satelliting you. They're creating these challenges to help you heal. Yeah, Virgo. Okay, it's got you pulled into this deep hermit energy within your heart. And I love that we've got Gemini on the bottom, right, where it is the Lovers, right? Again, it really is showcasing that this is a mirrored energy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Leo, which is also the sun. You could be dealing with someone with Leo in their chart, but there is a a strength of this passion that needs this very fast transit to help work through some of that. Okay, Seven of Cups in reverse. There's a feeling that there's no open choices, right? What I'm getting here is that there could be interference on both sides. I've got a Two of Cups on one side, a Two of Cups on the other side, the Three of Cups across the top, right? This is fated energy here, where this separation has to happen because you have to almost go through like this sort of forced transit of chaos in order to get to where you need to be. Okay, and here in the 3D, 1111, right? You really want the journey to go faster. You really want the partnership to come in. Yeah, okay, the full moon, this lunar eclipse, okay, is really going to just kick your ass. I'm not even going to lie to you here. Coming out with Cancer, the things that are unsaid here, it's like the wish unspoken is what they're showing me, like an upside down wishbone. The wish unspoken, right? You're going to emotionally feel that so deeply. Again, though, Gemini is still at the bottom here, but we've also got the new moon. Okay, and the 5th house, which is also Leo, right? You can't hide this passion from this person. They feel it as much as you feel it, and probably everyone around you senses it and feels it, Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Wands. This is going to force communication, but it might not be the communication that you really want to say. You might just be like, you know what, mofo, you're pissing me off. I can't take your bullshit. We're done. Block. Right? We've all been there. Okay, so really think about what you're saying in that emotion of this heavy transit and the moon. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, because you are planting seeds that you're going to have to reap later. Okay, underneath again, 2 of Cups, right? Spirit saying this is happening on both sides. So if this person suddenly reaches out and says something really angry, right? Like it's coming from the wounded warrior. It's coming from the Chiron. Okay. So, Chiron, healing. What are you trying to heal under this moon? Okay, under this transit energy. All of it. Vesta. Okay. You're really trying to heal all of those very, very deep rooted energies that have held your heart in darkness. Okay, I want one more. Thank you. And of course, it is the sun again, right? The core of this is this passion. Now, for some of you, your wounded warrior comes at a cost of intimacy. Okay, and as such, you are afraid to open yourself up to someone and get hurt. But you are being fueled by this very passionate connection that is almost limerence, okay? It's almost this energy that you are just drawn in obsessively to, okay? Trying to hide. 5 of Swords, yeah. You're trying to hide that old wound. You don't want to address it. Okay. Yeah, you're like, I'm done with that. It's in the past. Okay. But Knight of Wands, it's actually, with the Princess of Cups here, it's actually blocking you from true love, from that healthy, intimate space. It's what drags you into that winter's energy. Okay. So, the mental body, the sun. Okay, the challenge here is you need to get introspective about this Chiron wound in order to complete the cycle and come into balance. All right, 12th house. And what's going on in your Kundalini planes, okay, which if you don't know how I look at Kundalini planes, you can find that video in the energetic conversations. And then you can also find your signs Kundalini reading, right? But in your Kundalini here, what's going on in that fourth body is the 10th house, right? You are in Hangman's energy, trying to hide the sun, right? Authoritarian here, Capricorn, and it's causing you, right? You can see here, they're showing me, okay, it's all in alignment. Here, it's all circular, right? So until you allow yourself to come into alignment by healing your Chiron wounds, right? Like you're just going to keep doing cycle, 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 trying to go after each one of these, and it stagnates your energetic space. Okay. So this mental body, the challenge is to come into balance, right? Again, Gemini, the lovers. That is why this person has been brought into your life, right? Light and dark, balance. And they just showed me at the bottom, we've got Gemini again, right? Yeah. This is definitely a divine partnership. 10 of Pentacles, right? There is this birthing waiting to happen. You have to go through the one birth, and then all the 10 comes in, right? Which makes that 11. You can't be at the 11-11 energy truly until you let this one birth, this starting to sprout, that's starting to happen, and then all the other seeds start to germinate and come up to the surface. Okay, this could be a very, very stable situation. Okay, again, it all comes down to the way that you communicate, right? That's the one. Taking off the masks, speaking your truth, but not from the thought process of anger, right? Raging, right? Not with that sun's energy behind you. You've got to pull into your heart. Okay. So you go into the authoritarian energy, which stagnates you, and you just do cycle after cycle after cycle. Okay, again, yeah, first house. It comes down to how you want to appear to this person and to others. I don't want people to look at me from this aspect. Okay, so I'm not going to address my wound so that they'll look at me like this. Part of you, right, Aries energy, part of you likes being, like having that sexual tension with you and this person, likes being that fire, the one that sparks up trouble, right? But there's an awareness within you. Okay, Taurus energy here, that there's this rebirth, okay, sort of energy, this death that wants to come out of you and have this rebirth of your sun so that it's different, so that it just feels lighter. Okay. Yeah, again, but this is the pause. Your higher self is like, I see you in Hangman, and I am sending every emotion I can your way, right? Neptune, trying to get you out of this stagnating circular energy so that you are aligned. Yeah, Princess of Swords, okay, but you prefer to sit in the darkness of winter, right? Hiding with your knowledge that you have wounds that you don't want to talk about. Now, what's the door here, okay, to this rebirth? It's your community. It's reaching out for help, okay? It's you. You are the key to your rebirth. The 11th house, right? The 11th house is Aquarius. The 11th house is you working through this fear of being seen and reaching out to the person that you're mirroring, right? And just being you, being authentic in this pain and these feelings. Because the absolute, okay, the dominant absolute here is 29, which is the 11, right? It is the blossoming of the sun in a very different way. Ceres, right? To nurture rather than just lacking intimacy. Okay? Tell me about, right, the door here, Aquarius, 11th house community. Hygeia, okay? Very much feels to me like shedding of the past, but I don't know that one. So I've kept the book here in case I needed it. Okay, so that is 990. That's your work. Okay. This is the purifier. Yep. Like I said, shedding. Like all elements in astrology, she has the potential to go overboard and become a hypochondriac or cause us more harm than good. If you are struggling with something, take a look at her placement in your chart to get a fresh viewpoint. Okay, like this is the holistic energy of, right, like lemons and healing herbs and snakes, right? Again, you are being asked to shed, to purify, to cleanse, and that means addressing your shadow, okay? Addressing the fears you have with this mirror and rebirthing through this. Okay, Jupiter, again, Wheel of Fortune. So, again, Jupiter just kissed Venus. We're still in that energy, okay, that very close conjunction energy. And it's very reflecting on the moon, which is why the moon is so vital to you, this transit of the moons. It's a little bit of a tower moment. Someone needed to hear that, of hope. Okay, I can change. I can open up. I can actually heal my old wounds. Okay, yeah, 7 of Wands. I can harmonize with that challenges me and makes me defensive in order to grow and lift myself up higher. Okay. The outcome here, nurturing this 11, nurturing this divine partnership. Second house. Finally, right? Finally moving on to Taurus. finally moving into the heart, finally moving into that higher advisor realm of listening to your higher self here, right? Fourth house, okay? Don't allow the communication to come in a way that shuts everything down. Go from the higher self, from the Neptune, right? Neptune is really a big key here for you. Yeah, Two of Swords and Judgment. Okay, you turn this into a fight within yourself when you chain yourself to the ball and chain of the past and what you thought was the all truth. Okay, it kind of reminds me, they're showing me, right, we just had the Pluto return to the US, and so many people were like, oh my God, right, the last time this was here, there was a revolution here in the US, and we're gonna have a new civil war. No, it's about having a revolution within yourself, changing yourself, not allowing yourself to be burdened by the overture of the bully in your head, okay? Underlying, again, we end with the Sun, right? It's all about how you address this passion. So let's go ahead and get a couple words of advice here from the universe. See what the universe wants to leave you with here. Yeah, again, the Wheel of Fortune is about, right, what you don't want to see is that within you, the conversation about your fears of intimacy is what opens everything up. And you're not wanting to look at that, so you're trying to bring all of this fiery passion into the mix. Okay, the key is your heart. All right, Seven of Swords, and you're hiding your heart. Again, we've got snakes and snakes. You've got to end a karmic cycle here. That's the rebirth. That's the door here that changes everything within your heart. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles and Death, right? The work that needs to be done to come into an alignment is this process of death, okay? You have to go through that process, and I love it. The very bottom, okay, is the Page of Pentacles, which really in this deck is this rebirth. Okay, like I said here, okay, the Ten of Pentacles card back here in your mental body, right, of the completion. You have to let the rebirth start everything, and then all of those pentacles, those Ten of Pentacles, that stability grows. Okay, let's close it off with an oracle message. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Channel your knowledge. Okay, critical judgment. It's an 8, right? The 8th house is Scorpio, sex and death, right? Passion and death. Okay, cat eyes. The sun is looking at you and really just saying, listen, below the light that I'm shining is that it's all reflecting off the planets at you. And so all of this transit energy is kicking your ass until you listen to your higher self, right? Neptune all the way at the back of the bus is driving this and saying, you're going to heal. We're going to make you heal. All right. So you can continue to be stubborn in that Aries energy, or you can allow yourself to look at your Chiron and really work on those wounds. All right. So I hope this helps you, Aquarius. I send you all my love, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye.